Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the eSeniors GT3 World Championship. In this case, here we are with the GT4 category. And none other than Zolder. We saw the race yesterday from the constructors. And again, I apologize for my power outage. I couldn't do anything about it. But at the end, we managed to make it until the end. Now, we're going to jump right into action. The boys are getting ready. Because I have to tell you something. The new Assetto Corsa Competizione patch just dropped out, and that means pandemonium is coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, it is coming. We're gonna see that right in front of your eyes. You can see Zolder, Calami, Manorama, and Spa. Those are the 4 remaining races tonight. We're here at Zolder. We are awaiting Mr. Arrobas go to get into showtime. Welcome guys to the streams in Racing Montreal, Terry Trowbridge. Lovely to see you both, gentlemen. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the standings because they are not updated on the website and I do not have access to it. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to jump into the action in just a few seconds. Please let me know if the video is okay as well as the audio before we jump into action. As I said, we are rock and rolling right now. So let's just get into the session. Here we go. All of the drivers getting ready. Look at how stunning that game looks now. Thanks to the new Unreal Engine update, it looks beautiful. Welcome, Mr. Derek. It's a pleasure to have you here. Look at the man. That is Robert Bando. There you have him, Mr. 420. You gotta love him. Let's see how he can do with this GT4. Of course, as we have previously said, this is the GT4 category. Romando's not even going to wait for the white line, so he's just going to go straight. Look at how smooth the image looks. And as you can see, the colors have changed as well. You can see there that the GT4s are now represented with a darker blue. And then if we check on the lead, once it wants to work, you'll see that it will turn purple. So you can always see who is at the top of the top. Everyone is getting ready for the first lap. Remember, while we go into it, we're going to tell you a little bit about the update because, as I said, it was massive. They changed the physics. They changed the tire model in a big manner. So now it's all about being the fastest gun in the West. The one who adapts the fastest will be the one securing that W here tonight in Zolder. Everyone, as I said, getting ready. We're going to get into the starting line in just a moment. There you have Mir Sponab is going to be the second car because just in front of him, there is none other than Mr. Terry Trowbridge. They might even fight it on turn 1 at the end. They're going to keep it safe. Trowbridge, look at that livery. Isn't that beautiful? Let's go inside Mr. Trowbridge's helmet and a cockpit so you can see how the man is doing. That looks like a very good line. Here looks the same. A little too much braking. I'm sure he will have noticed that. And he'll go a little faster next time around. Just behind, there you have him. That's Mir Sponab, as we said. With the BMW. Talking about the BMW, we also got the new BMW GT3 for the 2022 season. One, an absolute beast. I had the pleasure to drive the car for a couple of laps, and what a machine. My God, that is a very good set of corners from Ponab, and Trowbridge just behind is still lacking a little bit of speed. On the second sector, you can see Ponab really going aggressive. That's going to be an invalidated lap, unfortunately. You can see the man is a little frustrated already. Oh, that's Trowbridge with a little bit of a spin and a little bit of going off the track. Ponab is going to overtake him, and now he's going to be the one having complete flair to just rock and roll. So we're going to stick with him. But before we do that, we're going to go with the man behind. Look at him. He is back on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Wood is coming here. Maybe for a one-off, maybe for more than that. He's going to go through the finishing line in just a second. He's going to put the fastest lap with a 38.6. Let's see what the rest of this lovely gentleman can do just behind. Look at the man. That is Christopher Hjort. Let's see if he can secure himself a good last chicane. That looks like a good entry. Same for the exit. That was a beautiful. It looks like at the end is going to be invalidated. Really unfortunate to see. But now we're going to go with Mr. Trowbridge, who's doing pretty well. And of course, Bonham in front again has made a mistake and gone off the track. That's another invalidated lap for Mr. Bonham. But Trowbridge is going to keep on going. We're going to go now with my man Zizou. Mr. PJ Vitala, always rocking that livery. Rotor with a 38.1 is going to take pole position. Beautiful. Is Vitala going to be able to contest it? Here we go. He's going to cross the finish line in just a few moments. It doesn't look like he will, but he's going to take P5 provisionally. So not bad at all. Eric Dunn just put himself on P3. Let's go with some of the other gentlemen. There you have it. Born with a 37.7. My God, that's what you call speed. Columba is also going to cross the finish line. That is going to be a 40.4. Just behind, that was Gordon Larson. Also burning a good lap time. We're going to go now with Mr. Tris Simpson. That car looks a little damaged on the front, but he's going to keep it coming. 9 people right now on the stream. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to support the channel, please give us a follow, give us a like on the video. That will be highly appreciated. As we see Trimson crossing the line, unfortunately is going to be invalidated. Evening, Mr. Howells. Pleasure to have you here as always. And we're going to go with the man who's just behind. That is Mark Christopher. He's P11 at the moment. His fastest lap time was a 39.6. He is improving by quite a lot, nearly close to a second. Let's see if he can keep it coming here. Through this second chicane we go. Very aggressive from Christopher. He is already a whole second up. And beware, because he's going to carry a lot of speed through here. Ooh, a car in front going a little bit on the gravel. And here we go, one of the toughest corners in the track. This long right-hander, a little bit of a blind exit, but still beautiful from Christopher, who's putting the work in here. Let's see, what can he do in this last chicane? Is he going to get the right amount of braking? That looks beautiful on the entry. Oh, a little stuttery. At the end, he's going to be able to hold it up. Of course, he has lost a little bit of time, but he's going to put himself on the 138s for sure. And there you have him. It's a P5 for Mr. Christopher. And look at the man who's flying right now is Jonathan Wood. 0.8 of a second faster. He might have a shot at that pole position. We'll see. He is going to cross the finish line. That was a little bit of a slow exit on the chicane. Unfortunately, he's just going to get him P4 back because Medelli. That's right. For a second, we're going to go now with my man, Manuel Souza. Mr. Portugal. Obrigado. There you have one of the Swedish men. Lovely to see as well. Sosa, that's not the best entry you can have. Oh, the street is going completely out. And there you have the rest of the cars. There you have that Mercedes car, which is none other. Oh, Jesus. I nearly choked. Which is none other than Andreas Peterson. There you have the Fire 3. Hello, Nikos. Welcome. Ooh, we're going to have some side-by-side action. Really? No, it's going to have to lift it. Sosa's going to let the man by. So one way or another, that's looking good. Let's see. Ooh, okay, he's going to go into the pit lane for a moment. That looked a little worrying. At the end, nothing's going to come out of it. Now we're going to go back with Terry Trowbridge, who is doing fantastically well this time around. A whole second up. Born with a 37.7. Very good lap. Improved by 1/10 of a second. Ponab really, really close to those times. Let's see if Torrance can break the 39 barrier. He needs a good exit here. That doesn't look bad at all from Mr. Torrance. That might even be a 38. Let's see. He's going to cross the finish line right now, and that is a 39 dead. Putting him on P11. Very good lap. We're going to go now with Mr. Kevin Torrance. There you have him. What a lovely car. The Camaro is no doubt at all. It's a lovely but tricky car. I'm all in for cars like this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Torrance. Is he going to break the 39 barrier? We'll see right now. A whole second up from his fastest lap time. As you can see on your screens, it's a 41.4. So he needs to get some time, especially on this last sector. Nico's talking some Greek. I don't remember the word you told me, so I'm not even going to try or attempt to say it. And this is going to be Mr. Torrance finishing the lap. Unfortunately, it's going to be invalidated. So we're going to go now back with the man, Alessandro Medelli. We talked about him before. He still has the fastest third sector of the whole grid. He's going to finish the lap. Born with a 7.70, another 100th of a second. Medelli is going to put himself on P3. Beautiful. Malaka. There you have some Malaka. Some cojones. Torrance again is going to cross the finish line. Can he do it now? That looks good from Torrance. Finally a good exit from that last chicane. That is going to put him on P8. Beautiful. You can see how tight the grid is. From P1 to P18, only 3 seconds. But you can see these gentlemen are adapting quickly to the new physics and tire models. There you have a car that has spawned out. Mr. 420. What is he going to be able to do? He's just going to score himself a 40 dead. Well, 40 is close to 42, so I'm sure he should be happy. He's going to abort the lap. Now Eric Dunn has been the one who has conquered that third sector as the fastest. Let's see if the man can keep it up. He's improving by 0.4 of a second. He does have a good run. Look at that. That Ginetta. It takes some cojones. Let me tell you, it takes some big cojones to drive a car like this. 0.5 up from Mr. Daunt. That looks like a beautiful corner. Very hard on the exit. That is lovely. Ponab with a 7.07 is going to answer Bourne's time by only 63 thousandths of a second. That was very beautiful from Ponab. Daunt is going to finish the lap. That's a little too hard. And the man behind Mark Christopher, let's see, is he going to make the same mistake? It doesn't look like so. Can he get the right exit now? That looked good. That did look very good indeed. We're going to see Christopher. He's going to cross the finish line. And bada boom, that is a 37.9. Skyrocketing him to the top 3. Beautiful lap from Mr. Christopher. We're going to go now with the man who did incredibly well yesterday, Mr. Bywater. Let's see what he can do this time around. His fastest lap was a 46.1. Of course, with some mistakes, because we know this man is really, really fast. It's a rocket. So let's see if Bywater can surprise us with a very shining, incredible lap. He's already, of course, 6 seconds up. He needs to make this work. Let's see that entry. Very aggressive, beautiful, but safe. That is what you call the limit on that chicane. That was beautiful from Bywater. What is it going to be? And that is going to be a 37.9. Beautiful lap from Bywater. Would just conquer the P3 himself with a 37.890. He should be pretty happy about that. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing lap. Merciful driver of the day. We haven't even started the race, mate. You're going to have to give the man a little more. Torrance has done another lap. 40.3. Still improving. Slowly but surely. Now we're going to go back with Mr. Bywater. Let's see what he can do. He's on the first sector, already 0.3 up. Very aggressive. He's going to lose it a little bit. Still not losing too much time, which I'm surprised of, because that was very, very aggressive. Bourne now is back on track, and is going to give it a shot to conquer Mr. Ponov's time. He's already 3/10 up, so he has a good chance of doing so. Let's check a full lap on Mr. Bourne's, because he's just a delight to see. Right now, looking pretty good for Mr. Bourne. Very good first sector. Let's see how he does in this second one. Looking pretty good. Very aggressive on the curbs. And a great exit as well. As we head into the second chicane. This is one of the most important corners in the whole track, because you are sacrificing the next two right-handers if you don't make a ride. Bourne has cut the track, and the lap is not going to count. So we're going to move with the main man, Mr. Andreas Peterson. He is P10 at the moment. He has improved by a couple of tenths. That is a very wide entry on the corner. Ooh, and the car behind is going to go out of the track. Is Pearson going to be able to finish the job here? Let's see. Good entry for Mr. Pearson. Same goes for the exits. But I don't think he's going to be able to improve. So we're going to go now a little further the back. Ricard Vesting. There you have another Swedish man. Beautiful to see. So much diversity. Mr. Westing is approaching the third sector. Let's see. Very good entry there. Very aggressive on the exit as well. That is beautiful. Let's head into the last chicane. What is it going to be able to do? We're just waiting to see what happens. There's a very early entry on the chicane, but the exit was beautiful, and that is going to be a 38.3 P9 for Mr. Vernon. Beautiful. And a man who now is flying, look at him, is Bywater 7/10 up. That exit wasn't bad at all. He's going to cross the finish line. Is he going to be able to make it? He is able to, and he's going to conquer the pole position. 4 minutes remaining at 37.465. What a great lap from Mr. Bywater. That's what your goal speed. And we'll see if someone is going to be able to challenge that. And talking about a man and a challenge is Jonathan Wood. We've seen this man struggle so much with his health issues. We saw him leave the leagues for a little bit and join the commentary booth. But how amazing it is to see him back on track. It's nothing but lovely. Of course, I miss him on the booth, as you might guess, because the man is fantastic. This is a Cayman track. Well, you can see there's 9 Porsches. Wood is going to put himself in P2. Beautiful lap. But again, Chris Bourne is always nailing the first sector. He needs to be a little faster on the third one. That's where he's losing the most time. There you have the comparison from Bywater and Bourne. You can see it's the third sector where Mr. Bourne is lacking the time. Let's see if this time around he can make it happen. Look at that lovely livery, by the way. Bourne is really getting close to another car just in front of him. That is Alessandro Medelli. Ooh, Medelli is going to go out of the track. So that implies Bourne is going to continue, but unfortunately, again, he's going to lose time. Those 2 tenths, he had one. He lost them already. Welcome, Mr. Maverick, to the stream. Thank you very much for being here with us. We already have 15 people. Thank you very much. Please give us a like, give us a follow, and, of course, support our lovely sponsor, PWS Cleaning Equipment, preciouswashers.co.uk. You want the best washing and cleaning machines in the whole world. There you have them. They're based in the UK. You can definitely check them out. They are nothing but amazing. and we dearly thank them for their support here in the eSeniors Championship. So please, guys, definitely check him out. We're going to go now with Vitala. He is improving by 5/10. Where is that going to put him? That is a P13. 1 minute remaining. And it's very tight between all the drivers. You can see it's 21 drivers because Mr. Robas is not going to drive tonight. And good Lord, it's going to be so tight in the race. Hopefully we'll have some more fights happening. But as you can see, the track is so narrow. It's very tough to make an overtaking maneuver. Hello, Mr. Garland. Thank you for being here as well. Right now, Wood flying all over the track. 2/10 up. But he has lost it on the exit. Let's see if this time around he can nail this second chicane. Very aggressive on the entry. Same goes for the exit. That's a little too much from Wood. But still looks like it's going to count. Let's see if he can make it till the end. Get a couple of tenths. He only needs one to surpass Bywater. He's only going to have this shot to make it happen. So he needs to do it all now. We're going to go with Bourne quickly because he has made those 2/10 up again. What's going to happen? That is going to be P3 for Bourne. He has another chance. There you have Wood. No! No, Wood! He had the pole position, won there because he was 3/10 up. But unfortunately, he's not going to be able to conquer it. That implies that the last man fighting for the lead is Chris Bourne, and he's going to go for another round. So let's just jump right into his helmet view and see if he can finally make it happen on the last lap of qualifying. For now, it's Bywater with a 37.4 as the fastest lap of the session. Bourne has to be super aggressive on these curves. That was beautiful, very aggressive. He lost a little bit of time. The car rebounded a little too hard, so he needs to make the time here. Let's see, really good braking zone there. Aggressive on both sides. Oh, a little slidey. He is going to lose time for sure. It all comes down to this last sector. Is he going to be able to make it, ladies and gentlemen? He needs 1/10 of a second. Let me know in the chat before he ends it all. Ooh, that's a little too much on the curb. He's going to lose time again. Commentator's curse. Unless he nails this exit, he's just going to pit it. So that implies, ladies and gentlemen, we have our grid. And that is Bywater taking the pole position. Just behind him, Jonathan Wood with an impressive lap. And that Chris Bourne on P3. So we're just going to jump right. Push fuel level. I'll pay about $10 for the answer. You gotta love Mr. Obando, don't you? Ay. Oh, bugger. I came in track and I'm not racing. I wish you were here racing with us, mister. But we're going to go for a little bit of a track walk. Especially the grid walk. Neil Bywater is taking the pole position. Just side by side with him is Jonathan Wood. Then behind is Chris Bourne and Merch Ponov. Then Hjort and Christopher Medelli, Rotor, Vitala, Don't. That's the whole top 10. Then we have Mr. Westkin, Simpson, Peterson, Gerard, Trowbridge, Colom, Miles, Obando, Larson, and Torrance, P20. And at the end, Souza, who's going to be the one leading the pack from the back. Arrobas, of course, is going to go back into the pit lane. And what is it going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? We have a full hour of racing in front of us. Give me your prediction. Who is taking the cake? Let us know. Before the session starts, we still have a full minute. So everyone can prepare the setups. As we said, they haven't had a lot of training. because of the patch releasing not a long while ago. It was today, so of course we will see. I think Mr. Wood could have a very big chance of taking a victory here if he keeps it clean. We know this man is very consistent and he's not prone to having incidents. So what is it going to happen? I do not know, but hell, am I excited. 50 seconds remaining to start this race. How many people are we right now? Let me see. 13 gentlemen. Thank you very much, ladies, of course, and gentlemen, both of you. Really appreciate it to have you here with me tonight. And please, as I said, let us know, who do you think is going to take the victory? Derek Bird said that, of course, he wish he would be racing. I know Mr. Bird would have a chance on the top spots of the grid if he was. Of course, good luck, Mr. Trulrich. And gentlemen, we're going to rock and roll. In just 10 seconds, all of the engines are getting ready. Gentlemen, start your engines, because we're going to go for a long ride here in Zolder. The cars are all already set. And here we go. Everyone is ready. What's going to happen in the start, I do not know, but I fear pandemonium is in front of us. We'll see. As everyone is getting really tight, getting ready for the start. It's going to be nothing but amazing. You can see Bywater is going to be the one leading. Everyone else is keeping it calm. They're waiting for those green lights to come. Bywater leading from Wood, Bourne, Pornhub, and here we go. That's a green, and that's a great start from Jonathan Wood. Look at that, a 3-1 through turn 1. Wood is going to get the lead for now, and look at that as well. Look at the man. He has made an impressive move. Pornhub with an incredible start, and look at Bywater right now, P3. And maybe P4, because look at Bourne. He has the inside now. What's going to happen? Side-by-side action. Oh, no. That is Bywater out. And that is P4. What a bad start from Mr. Neil Bywater. He did incredible in the qualifying, but this time around it didn't work for the start. Everyone has kept it clean, which is nothing but amazing to see. Only one man has made a mistake, and that is Richard Weskin. Now, we're going to go back with the lead. There you have him, is Jonathan Wood leading from Pornhub and Bourne. What an incredible three-man fight we have here in front of us. You can see Pornhub is really chasing the tail. Look at that. What a lovely four-man fight. Beautiful corner from four of them. That is amazing. Look at Pornhub. He has a lot of speed. He barely punted Mr. Wood's rear. Let's see. Pornhub still has the speed. Is he going to try something out? He's showing the nose. He's going to go for it. My God, what a move from Mr. Birch Pornhub. And look at that. Chris Bourne is going to try to take advantage of this. But you can see Wood has the inside. Unfortunately, he pushed Bourne a little out. Is Wood going to fight it? He is not. But look at that. But Wood is going to try it. No, at the end, he's going to keep it clean. And just behind him, that is Mark Christopher going in. Oh, no. It came pandemonium. A little bit of bowling at the end. Everyone kept it safe. I don't even know how that didn't end in absolute disaster, but look at that. Wow. Look at that 7-man fight. That is Vitala, who's going to lose a position here on turn 1. And look at that pack behind. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. This is nothing but amazing. Look at that. Peterson, is he going to try the inside? He is. Oh, no. That's Obando. Obando and Trubridge both getting into contact. Everyone is going to keep it on the track at the end. But look at that. Peterson is the one winning the most. Taking it all. Oh, my God. Another contact. Obando and Don't going at it. And be careful, because Obando again nearly going into contact again. Obando and Tripp Simpson going side by side here through the first chicane. At the end, he's going to break a little early. Look at that. They're all trying to make the move. What an amazing fight here in the middle pack of the grid. Medelli here. He's trying his best to get rid of Kevin Torrance, but for now, it's not looking like so. He's going to have to keep it patient. We're going to go now with the lead. Oh, big punt. Big punt there We'll go back in just a second, but we saw Mr. Bourne doing fantastically well. Wow, what a start, and look at that. Now is Ponov trying his best. Jonathan Wood has dropped to 4th. He has made a mistake. Really unfortunate to see. Bourne with a very good exit is not going to be able to capitalize on it just yet. Oh, yes, maybe he is, because Ponov has just made a mistake, and there he goes. That is Chris Bourne taking the lead. And beware, because look at the shark. Neil Bywater is back in P3, and maybe he's going to try it out to make the move on Ponov. My God, what a start. So many fights. Non-stop action. There you have it. Bywater, is he going to try the inside? He's just showing the nose a little bit. Trying to put the pressure on the 69 car. Neil got Jonathan. Yes, sir, he did. And right behind there, you have the fight between Hjord and Roder. And going for P5. And, of course, the fight behind. We've seen it. A pack of 7. Wow, incredible action so far. We've only been here for 4 minutes. That is Medelli still in a sandwich of white cars. Let's see if we can make something out of it. Oh no, the game crashed. That's very unfortunate, Mr. Larson. Look at that. We're going to have a 3 wide, for the love of God. That is going to be even at the end. Maybe taking it. They're going to try to make it happen at the end. Ooh, very hard on the curve. That is Torrance defending very aggressively. And Torrance doesn't want to lose the position. He's saying, hey, come back. I'm coming for you. We're going to go now with Mr. Roder, who's just going to make a mistake. I just cursed him, the poor man. 10 seconds before start. That is very unfortunate to see. We're going to go now with Robert Abando. There you have him. He's going to try the move on Simpson. He's going to wait it out. Wow. We've only been here for 5 minutes and my voice is already nearly dead. Obando doing fantastically well so far. 7 positions up from his starting place. That's crappy, mate. It is indeed. Obando's going to give it a shot. Bourne with the fastest lap already at 37.8. My God, this man is flying. And here we go. Another round. Look at the pack of cars. That is beautiful to see. Pierre Miles has made a mistake. That's a couple up positions. We have here Torrance again hunting Medelli down. And Medelli's just trying to get rid of the Camaro, but it's not happening just yet. The gaps are already opening. That's something we don't like to see. Weston now going for the chase on Sosa. That was millimeters away from disaster. My God. That's what you call close. Ponavas made a mistake and dropped the position to Bywater. So Bywater right now is clean. And maybe he can just go for it on pace. As you can see, purple for the leader. That is the man with the fastest lap time. Beautiful detail that the Kuno Simulazione team added. Look at the fight here in the middle of the pack. That is Terry Trowbridge trying to get the best of the 420 man. Robert Obando. But it's not happening just yet. Now the gaps are already starting to open, and I fear it's going to keep on happening. And that's something we don't want, but at least we know they all have to serve a mandatory pit stop. So that's going to switch things around for sure. We're going to go back with Trowbridge, who's really, really close to Obando now. He's catching very quickly. You can see there that lap differences. It's only 3/10 last lap, but this time around, I'm sure it's going to be a little faster. Look at that. Trowbridge is not even thinking about it. He is going to try to put as much pressure as possible on Mr. Obando to force the mistake, but it's not happening just yet. Here we have Karen Torrance, who has just dropped the position to Eric Daunt. He's going to be able to make the move, so very, very good to see. Obando now with a lot of speed on Mr. Tris Simpson. Maybe if he gets the right exit here, he's going to be able to make the move. Let's see, that is very tight between both of them. Obando has the speed. Is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like it will. But he's still showing the nose. He's just weaving. He's just like, hey, I'm not coming here. I'm coming there. No, I'm coming the other way. Christopher with a yellow. Mark. What happened to Christopher? I think, a slide before. Wow, that was a very good try. But unfortunately, it didn't pan out. So Christopher has just dropped the P14. That was a very good try, saving the car. But unfortunately, this last time was a little overcorrective. And that made him go into the wall one way or another. It hasn't been a lot of damage. Medelli now with a lot of speed. Can he make it on Gerhard? It doesn't look like so. So they're going to have to wait for this corner. But look at that beautiful exit from Mr. Medelli. There you see that he has more speed on the exit as well. But now is Gerhard pulling away with the Aston Martin. Beautiful car, especially very good on the GT4 category. Look at how close Gerhard and Medelli are coming right now. Medelli, you can see he really has the speed on the corners. Or on the straight, he's liking a tiny bit of speed. Gonna buy my son's old PC, which is better than mine. Well, you can do that for sure, but look at Medelli. He's going to throw a little bit of a slide. And look at that, because Christopher's going to go inside, and he's going to collide with him. My God, that was a very, definition of a dive bomb. It worked out for Christopher, thankfully. Medelli didn't end up in the wall, so he's going to keep it coming. We're going to go now with Terry Trowbridge. Nothing is happening in the top of the leaderboard, so we're going to stick with this side-by-side action. Trowbridge and Obanda, look at that. That is beautiful. Trowbridge has the inside now. So let's wait and see. That's the chicane. No problem for Trowbridge. Trowbridge has gone very hard on the curb, and he's just going to drop. And Ponab has made a mistake. What happened here? My God, look at that. Oh, he went a little too hard on the curb and too hard on the throttle. And that is bowling. And that is Ponav's chances of winning this race. A little out because he's still off the track. We're going to go inside to see the steering. Is the steering all right? The steering is completely destroyed. Yeah, he's going to have to pit it. Unless a miracle happens. The race is done for Mr. Ponav. You can see he cannot turn the car. He just can't. It's impossible. He's going to go pit it right now. And the pit window isn't open. So that means he's going to have to pit again. Remember, it's open from 40 minutes left to 20. You're doing fantastically well. He's P4 and catching Jonathan Wood. It seems that replays load much faster. That is very true. I'm very surprised that it went that fast. Seriously. Now, the thing I want to talk about is that you saw the incident of Ponab, and you can see the physics have really changed, because that didn't happen before. That kind of extreme damage, I think that has only happened to me in iRacing, never here on ACC. So that is beautiful to see that the physics are now very realistic, as well as the tire mode. Look at that 3-man go. Now 4, because it's going to be Miles going there. Medelli has just lost the position. But even though we don't want the man crashing, that is a very good thing that we're seeing some improvements on the physics. And that now mistakes really punish you. There you have Ponab still in the pits, so that implies that maybe, and just maybe, the repairing times have also gone up to be more realistic. I am not completely sure. We'll be checking on Mr. Ponab in a couple of minutes to certify that. But look at that. Hjort is going to have a go at Mr. Wood. Is he going to make it happen? He is. No problem, Papa. But look at that. That is Wood fighting back. Beautiful reclaim of the P3. That's what you call a lawfully fight between these two gentlemen. That's a great exit from Hjort. Hjort is giving it all here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What can you say about this man? Look at that. He actually made Wood make the mistake, so maybe he can do something. What is great news is that we have you here, Mr. Owens. I miss you. You know I love you, my man. The fight's still going on now is Zolder, and the man who right now, in my opinion, deserves the driver of the day so far. That is Vitala, and look at him. Susu! There you have him. Another move made. Let's see, can he make it happen? It doesn't look like he will be able to get it, but my God, Vitala has done incredibly well so far. And let's see if he can keep it coming. Right now we're going to go behind and get our P11. Already 3 positions won. By the way, I want to ask you, let me know, what do you think of the graphics? Because they look better as well. Or at least I do feel the difference. Gerhard is getting attacked by Mark Christopher. Christopher still needs a little bit of more speed. He's not getting it though. Just going to have to wait a little longer. Zolder. Look at the quick. What? Did you just see that? The replay was instant. Oh my god, I just lost my brain. This is a commentator's dream. I don't even need a blue pill anymore. This is fantastic. Let's see what happens to Zolder. Oh, a little too hard on the curb. And that's going to be a complete spin. Wow. The replays are working. He's still standing. He is still standing there. So he's just going to drop completely to the back. Maybe it was a hardware failure. We do not know. But Torrance now is getting hunted by David Gerhard. Let's see if he can get a good exit now. Mr. Torrance doing pretty well so far. That's a big cut from Mr. Christopher. That's what you call not giving any thought into it. Torrance still defending very well. And just behind Mr. Gerhard is Mark Christopher. There you have him. The three of them really going aggressively. The gap's opening a little more. Columba has just been overtaken by Weston. It looks like the man has disconnected. Really unfortunate to see. I'm sure we'll get some updates of what just happened, because that is very unfortunate. It looked like either a connection issue or a hardware failure, because he wasn't moving at all. Hopefully it's not a health issue, of course. We wish him the best if that's the case. Can you cut out of a replay to go to another one? I do not know. We're going to try that in a little bit if something happens, okay? We're going to give it a shot. Now, Christopher really getting close to Gerhard, as well as a one in front to Trish Simpson. Both of them doing incredibly well so far. Very tight action overall. Obando, these last weeks, this man has been on a railroad. God. Jesus, he has been putting the work, putting the hours. I sound like The Rock rapping, right? Obando with a very good exit there as well. Simpson lost a lot of speed on that exit. Obando's catching up. We're going to go behind because now it's Columba going for Weston. Weston has had a little bit of an incident. You can see the bonnet is a little up. The gaps are already opening up. We're going to show you the track map in a bigger screen so you can see the gap differences. And gentlemen, should I try that? Should I try to go into one replay to go for another? We will see. Let's see if something happens. Simpson has been just overtaken. So we're going to check that. Look at that right now. You have Simpson, right? There you have him. And now we have a Christopher. No, it's not working. That is not working yet. What you just said is not working yet. So very unfortunate to see. So we're going to go back with Trent. Oh, Simpson has gone wide. That's why Obando didn't have any issues making the move. I'm on a sandy bridge, 2,500 kilometers. Sorry, 2,500 K and riding 570 gigabyte. Yeah, the FSR and the DLSS is looking great. Really unfortunate, Mr. Zolder. We saw you spinning out and just staying there. That is very unfortunate. FSR, sorry, yeah, I don't know if I said it correctly. Bourne still with the fastest lap of the whole session. We're already 18 people on the track. Already 3 retirements. But everything keeps on going. 42 minutes. Ay, 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 ay. Simpson going for the pit lane. Let me try my sound effect. Is it going to work?
Oh no!
I think it sounded. That is a oh no for Mr. Simpson, who has to go immediately to serve that drive-through. He should definitely take the drive-through this lap and then the next one go into the pit lane, but we see him making another mistake. Again, ooh, a lot of terrain going high. Is he going to serve it this time around? He's braking. Is he going to make the corner? He's going to go into the pit lane. He's going to serve the drive-through, and I guess the next lap he will go for the actual pit stop because the pit window is just going to open in 1 minute and 25 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, please, again, if you're enjoying this, please give us a follow, give us a like, share the link with your friends, your family, your relatives, whatever you want it, but share it and help the community. Right now, Hjort really catching up on Wood. Wood has dropped massively from Bywater and Bourne. Both of them doing incredible pace. There's a second difference, as you can see right there. In general, there's like a whole second. So Wood now really needs to take care of his own back. But we're going to go now with Westing, who's getting close to Peter Miles. How is this working for VR? Anybody tested it? I don't have VR, unfortunately, so I cannot tell you. But what I can tell you is that Weston has a lot of speed. He's not going to try to move, though. But he could have. We're going to go now. Oh, no! That's the mistake from Peter Miles. And he is then going to make the move. So, no issues at all on that overtake maneuver. You're getting closer to Wood again. It's the first sector where he's getting the time. But it's the other two where he's losing it. So, still needs a little bit of time to make it. Now, here we go. It's the pit window. It's completely open for every single one of the drivers to jump into the pit lane and serve the mandatory one. Let's see right now, because David Garrett is right there. He has already won 5 positions. Let's see if he can get the 6th. That looks like a very good entry. You can see he had to brake, because if not, he was going to eat Trowbridge out. Just done an AI Cup race tire temps move up and down massively. They have really improved it. I'm really happy with the results of the new changes so far. But for now, we're going to stick with Getter. Oh, no. Getter's going to go a little out. Maybe we're going to see a couple more drive-thrus coming by, because we've seen every single one of the drivers. Obando with a mistake. That is going to cost him massively. Let's see if he can hold on to at least just one position loss. That has been Trowbridge passing him. And at the end, Obando. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the move from David Guerra. My God. Oh, no. That ended up in pandemonium at the end. Everyone's going to keep it on the track. But what a train wreck. Obando tried his best. I guess he didn't expect the move from David Guerra. That was very aggressive. And then, unfortunately, from the back, he got punted as well as the man behind, who was Eric Daunt. Hjort right now, again, closer and closer and closer, but is not finding the gap to make the move. We'll see if finally this is going to happen. I got this thing that is worse than COVID. Oh, no. Torrance with a a stop-and-go penalty that has been spitting in the pits, and that's something you don't want to do. The race for him is completely dead. Sosa was serving the pit stop, and he had to go back into it, so I'm sure he won't be very happy about the situation. He's going to have to do a hell of a comeback drive to at least get some positions. Either that or just praying that some of the other folk in the race go out. We're going to go back for the fight here on P9. Robert Obando defending from Mark Christopher. You can see He's starting to catch up the pace again. There you have the difference in time. It's very tight between both of them, actually. So Bounder is doing fantastically well for now. There you see that only 2 people have served the pit lane. They have 17 minutes remaining to do so. Let's see, Obando, is he going to be able to defend? Or is it going to be Christopher trying the bomb? He's not. He's going to keep it safe. We saw Gerhard being really aggressive with the overtakes overall. And now, let's go. Juan, you're overdriving the mic. Is it better now? Please let me know. Is it better? Is it better now? You could have told me this before. Thank you very much. Guys, why didn't you tell me this? I would have fixed it from the beginning. Is it good now? It should be good now. Yeah, I'm far away from the microphone, my friend. I'm actually far away from the microphone, so that is very weird to see that it's oversaturated. Maybe. I don't know, but it looks like it's fine again. I'm really sorry if it bothered you. I didn't know, so I kept on going. 7 has sensitive ears. Okay, then I'm really sorry, Mr. Buckley. I'll show you with the cat then. I'm deaf. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm blind. We have a good combo. Look at that. David Garrett already catching up to Trowbridge. Too low now? How the... That's impossible. I'm talking the same volume. That has to be the microphone. But look at that. There you go. Right now with a very good exit. Are they going to go side by side? It doesn't look like so just yet. I think it's going to be Gerhard playing it safe. Torrance got another drive. A stop and go. Beware, because the next one is going to be a DQ. Man, this man is really getting unlucky. Here in Zolder, we still have 35 minutes remaining. And look at Gerhard. Look at the speed. He's going to try the inside line. Or maybe not. He had the speed, but he had to touch the brakes. Because if not, they were going to come into contact. Orlando really close to touching the back of Mr. Gerhard. There you have Andreas Peterson is coming into the pit lane right now. And look at that. Everyone is getting in. Oh, my God. What just happened there? Lord almighty. We're going to check a replay of that. Oh, God. If I'm not mistaken, that's Eric Daunt. Hitting the back of Mark Christopher. Jesus Christ. That's what you call a thunder. My God. What a hit. I'm sure Mr. Christopher shouldn't be happy this time around. He has been struggling all race long. And now he finds himself with a lot of damage. Because that hit was massive. I cannot say those words on the stream. I will leave you to judge it. Oh my God. Gerhard has gotten himself a stop and go penalty. 30 seconds. He was doing fantastically well. But going so aggressive hasn't paid out. And that means he has to serve it. He went into the pit lane, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gerhard already went into the pit lane. He didn't meet the requirements of the pit stop. So that implies he needs to pit again. Change the tires. Change everything. And still serve the stop and go. That is something you do not want to see. Because it's going to lose massively. What a great drive from the beginning, but now a mistake on the pit lanes is just going to cost them everything. You're still really close to Wood. Wood has been able to hold his own very, very well throughout these last 30 minutes. It has been amazing so far. And let's see if he can still do it. But for now, George is not finding the pace to finally make the move. We're going to go now with the man who's leading. It's Chris Bourne with the fastest lap time of the race. He's just chilling. And we're going to show you the last 3 lap times. There you have it. It's all 38 mid, 38 high. The man is flying. Another incident. Trowbridge. Did he go? Oh, God. That was so bad. They're making a mistake. And then Trowbridge Try not to eat him. He spawned out. Woof. How many more races in season? There's only 4 more if we count this one. If not, we have Kyalami, Mount Panorama, and Spa-Francorchamps to end it all. The pit entry of Zolder is very weird. I do agree with you. I have to agree with you. Bando. Oh, Bando, what happened there? Oh, Jesus Christ. He closed the door on the other car. But there wasn't too much of a gap. Nearly to contact again between himself and Torrance. Good Lord, the fights are not stopping here, ladies and gentlemen. Another round we go. Getter is serving that stop and go penalty. Let's see if... Wait. Don't tell me he pitted again and he didn't make it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'm going to go and check on him. There you have him. He's going to exit the pits right now. He hasn't served the pit. He hasn't served the pit stop. He has to do it again. That's the 3rd time Mr. Getter has to go into the pit lane. I cannot believe my eyes. That is something you do not want to see. And now he's just going to lose another full minute, and Simpson just behind. That is another drive-through. What an eventful race we're having so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's been incredible. Thank you very much to every single one of you that have been here with me for the last 30 minutes. Look at that fight, Torrance. Torrance. He's going to make it at the end. He's going to make it alive. Oh, Bando defending the P11. Oh, no! Jesus Christ! Another hit! Another contact between these two gentlemen. We're going to go back and hit a replay. You can see it starts from here. Obando closing the door after making a mistake, and here we go through the straight into the long right-hander. And there you have it. Another contact. Torrance running a little wide, trying to get that inside line. It didn't work. At the end, he got the position. But Lord, let me tell you, the temperature is heated up. Another drive-through, and that is Peter Miles now. Good Lord. Everything is happening. Peter Miles now out of the track. Wait, he just came in the pits, and now he needs to serve a drive-through. This is not what you want to see. I think we're getting the benefit of AC2 work. Let me tell you, one way or another, you gotta love it. These people have put an incredible patch for us, and every single one of us should be appreciating the effort from the developers, because the patch so far is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna offer you a question, okay? What is the hardest pit lane in the history of racing? For me, no doubt, Le Mans. Sorry, I do have another one. It's Paul Ricard. I forgot about that. I forgot about Paul Ricard. I think that's just the stupidest pit lane I've ever seen in my life. That is Peterson getting real close now to Christopher Hjort. Both of them have served the penalty. Look at that. That guy's going to try the inside line. He has the speed. Peterson, what a great comeback drive. It's P6 already. You can see he doesn't need to pit stop, so he's going to go until the end, and he has the pace. He's doing fantastically well so far. Look at that exit. That is very good. He's going to have a shot at Mr. Hjort. They're going to go side by side. Or is he going to risk it? Colombo with a stop and goes penalty. My God. The penalties are not stopping tonight. We've already seen more than 10. Vital and Bywater are going into the pit lane. Bourne should be the one getting that pole, getting that lead back, no problem. Would you spun? That is very correct. But wow. Lord Almighty. What can you say? Oh, I cannot even hold my breath, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go now with Obando. Look at him. Look at the man. He's fighting with Ricard Vesting. There you have him. Oh, very close to contact again. Obando today is playing some bowling here in Zolder. Very, very aggressive driving. Yo, 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 yo. That is Torrance out of the track. And that's some easy overtakes. Torrance now. Look at him. He has lost a little bit of time. Ay, that's very close. Oh, Torrance today. Oh, my God. Today it's just non-stop. My God almighty. Oh, my God. I cannot stop it, ladies and gentlemen. It just won't stop. Oof. I need to catch my breath because this has been amazing. Wood is now in the pits. That implies Mr. Bourne is taking the lead back. He had a 5-second gap before going into the pit lane. Chris Bourne has this on the pocket. He doesn't have any lapped cars in front of him for at least 20 seconds. So he should be good for at least a couple of laps, unless something happens. We're going to go now with Weston. Look at that. Side-by-side action is Weston and Mr. Obando going at it. Obando is going to be able to get the inside. That is very fast. Too fast for the chicane. He wasn't able to make the second part, but still going to hold to the position. Jonathan Wood is now coming out of the pit lane. Is he going to be overtaken by Vitala? We will see. It's going to be side by side. Oh no, Wood! Wood! No, look at that, Wood. Very aggressive trying to defend. Unfortunately, he's going to come to contact with Vitala. And he just came out of the pit lane. So he's going to have to carry this damage until the end. And that is Vitala taking P5. Great race so far from him. Colombo's going to serve that 30-second stop and go. And talking about a man who has been doing fantastic, there you have the man in question, Andreas Peterson. There you have it. Ponov now spitting out. But Pearson is doing fantastically well. He's still fighting with Christopher Hjort for that P3. Remember, this update is Kuno's biggest release without Stefano. To be honest, it is. I can understand that the people are making mistakes. The tire pressures are way different. There's a lot of things. He's going to lose the position to Jonathan Wood. We saw them collide. The moment Wood came out of the pits. Now behind, Vesting with a very good exit. Very aggressive as well. Is it going to be enough? We do not know. Look at the speed. He's going to try it on Obando. Obando, we've seen he tried to defend very hard. Oh, it's a little bit of a slide. But still Vesting staying behind, keeping it safe. He knows Obando will make the mistake sooner than later if the pressure still comes. Aris is the best. Everyone is the best. This is lovely, ladies and gentlemen. What a great patch. What a great simulator. And what a great bunch of drivers. As we saw Peter Miles making a little bit of a mistake, as well as Columba. Columba coming out of the pit. There you have it. Let's see. Because right now, it's looking like Vesting has lost the car. Super close to coming into contact. That rejoin was a little bit dangerous, but now he's going to try to make the move. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's on the inside. Side-by-side action through turn one. He looks like Vesting is not going to be able to hold it. Oh, correction at the end is going to be able to save it. But still, he's not going to go on the wall, so he should be happy enough with that. Hats off to Mirs for not quit. I agree. Mitz is doing fantastically well. And that is the spirit that we want. That's what we love, ladies and gentlemen. People fighting. It has been amazing so far. Look at that side-by-side action. Vesting completely caught in the entry. That's not going to help him. They're going to go side. Ooh, that car is so wobbly. Lord. Woo, Jesus. But Vesting is not giving up. Look at that. He's still trying his best to make the move on Christopher. That's very aggressive again on the curbs. Merce put me in the wall. We've seen that incident. We've seen a lot of incidents this race. We already have some more retirements. It looks like maybe Pornhub now has retired from the race. We are going to check right now. Oh, Peter Miles. There you have him. Pornhub looks stationary. I don't know if he has quit. But we're going to go back on the fight for P9. It's Christopher and Veston going at it. Still nothing to be seen. No move done. But Vesting is pushing Christopher's bottom. You can see overall Vesting has the pace advantage. Vitala. What happened there? Let's see. He was fighting with Mr. Wood. Oh, he was spinning already before hitting the curb. And that is something you do not want to see. He's still P6. He still has 13 seconds between himself and Eric Daunt. Beginning to go again on the fight. Look at Veston. This man is not giving up. That's another definition of not giving up. This man is fighting for that position as much as he can. Oh! That's a big hit on the wall. We're going to check a replay of that. Because, my God, I don't know if there was contact. Yeah, he was going to go on the wall anyway. But, unfortunately, Veston tapped him on the back. And that's a big shunt on the wall. Look at the car. It's not looking very good on the front. A little scrappy. We need to talk also about this man. Zosa. P11. Incredible job from Mr. Sosa, who started last on the grid. And 10 positions won. And same thing goes for Mr. Andreas Peterson. The pit window is closed. No one has to serve it anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the driver of the day for you so far? Right now for me, it's Mr. Peterson. No doubt. What an amazing race. What an incredible comeback. Let's see if he can crown it all with a top 3. It doesn't seem like he had much damage after that hit. Maybe it's not visible, but it could be. Damn it, yeah, you can see he pitted. It was a lot of damage. Yeah, the crush model is not good, but the physics are. And that was big damage because you can see Christopher had to pit. He couldn't drive it. So Peterson still on the hunt for the P3. Not going to lie, he is deserving of it. Because what an amazing hour of racing he has given us so far. 19 minutes remaining. And he's doing fantastic well. We're going to check on the leader. That is Mr. Chris Bourne. Look at the man. 7 seconds of a gap. No problems at all. He is just chilling. That's all he needs. And we're going to go also with Bywater. We saw a bad start from him. But he has been able to come back. And look at the difference between himself and Christopher Hjort. Apart from the lap times, it's a 26-second gap. That is not something you do in a couple of laps. That's what you call consistency at its best. What an amazing race from him as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let us know who is the driver of the day for you so far. Musanara's stream showing the BMW riding the curbs in slow time with free clamp close. You should see the tires, guys. It's unbelievable. I have seen it. Thanks, Nico, but I will still suck after watch. Come on, don't be negative on yourself. You're good, mate. Yeah, that is true indeed. That looks very weird. I agree. Oh, Hjort with a little bit of a mistake, but as well. Peterson running a little wide. Christopher. I want to check on this man's view. It looks like the steering is still straight. So that's an advantage. Seems the pit stop has helped him, so that is good to see. I already said about the damage that the manufacturers do not like to see their car damaged too much in games. That is very true. That is very true indeed. That's why the models are not that crazy. For example, in iRacing, for you to put the car in, you need to give full freedom to the simulator to actually simulate what's going to happen. So it does suck. I wish we had a better crush model. But guys, it's just time, you know. We didn't think we were going to get this patch so quickly. We did. Oh, yeah. Get her. For the love of God. Get her making the move on the outside. Going on the grass. This man doesn't give any thoughts. He just goes in. Like a wise man once said. If you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. I just butchered that in English. Just forget it. But get her after pitting 3 times. He's still P15 and he's still chasing at least a top 10 result. Peter Miles behind. That's a spin. Juan, do you use a mixer? I do not, my friend. What's wrong with it? Right now, you might hear me a little weird, but that's because I'm getting sick. I'm getting a little bit of a cold, but that's all. Should I use a mixer? I don't know a lot about audio, so that's the thing. Bestin's still chasing Obando, but still not being able to make it happen. That is a punt. That is a punt indeed. Ay. It's another hit to Obando's behind. We're going to check from Weston's side. The back doesn't look too damaged, just a little scrappy. You don't want a mixer on my boys? You don't want the base? Mixers are the pita. What does that mean? I don't know, but Vesting is going to try the inside. Obando thought he had the move down. Oh, second hit. Oh, no, he's going to also collide. Oh, no, he's also going to collide with Eric Daunt. Vesting out of the track. Use a mixer if you want to make the cake. I do commentate and work on iRacing as well, and I can tell you their crash model is very, very good. Pain in the butts. This race is getting ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. What can you do? It's a new patch. They haven't had any time to train. So I kind of understand, but even though I do understand there has been too many instances, look at that. That is Mr. Manuel Sousa, who has gone out and now is going to get overtaken by Tris Simpson, who's going to make it to the top 10. Some stupid moves tonight. I do have to agree with that. Because, let's be honest. Oh, Vesting just got to drive through. He has been driving pretty aggressively throughout the whole race. So it actually makes kind of sense that the drive-through has come by. So we will see how it goes. Let's check now on Mr. Obando. Sad. Well, you know, things happen. What can you do? It's the first time, so hey, they're trying their best. I know they are. So, you know, we have some incidents. It happens. At least it's entertaining for the viewer. You know, not too many. Hey guys, I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't had a power outage, so let's give my electricity a round of applause. Well deserved. for letting me stay here with all of you, because it's nothing but lovely to be here with my best friends in the world. Those are every single one of you. The gaps are very big. You can see here, ladies and gentlemen. The gaps are massive. There's only 2 fights on track. That is Christopher and Torrance. But not a good advertisement for us. That is completely true. Because we want clean driving, and we're getting some messy decisions. What's electricity for driver of the day? Please, round of applause there. Yes. Vamos. Finally, I get something of the day. Woo! Yes. Look at that. Christopher with a lot of speed. Still recovering even though he had that incident. Is he going to try the inside line? He's going to play it safe. What is your power regulated by a maximum amount used at any time? Nope. Oh, that's a mistake from Kevin Torrance. And he's going to get overtaken. And look at the man who is just in the middle of the mix. That is the leader, Chris Bourne. He's going to get a free chance of getting in. Both cars need to respect it. And no, it's not regulated by that. It's basically that my whole town lost power yesterday. So there was literally nothing I could do, unfortunately. Yurt is doing amazing today, I agree. But same as Yurt, look at the man who's also doing incredible. Andreas Peterson, man. What an amazing race. 9 positions up. And he's still close. For me, still, it's Peterson driver of the day. No doubt. This man has been flying today here at Zolder. We still have 10 minutes remaining. Got to be Bourne, okay. It's also respectable because Bourne has been leading, no problem at all. Colum trying to get the Manuel Sosa. Second of a gap between both of them. There you have how close Colum gets on the corners. That BMW trying his best. Sosa keeping it safe. But Colum does have the speed. Is he going to try to make the move on the inside? He's going to wait it out. Be clean. Be safe. And now he won't be able to make it the move. So he's going to have to be a little patient. Jeremy hasn't crashed yet. Jeremy's driving very cleanly. No doubt. We're going to go with the man we mentioned before. That is Andreas Peterson. Just because driver is an ace does not mean should have effort discounted. I completely agree. Bourne has done incredibly well, securing a top spot and always consistent. This man is like a Swiss clock. No other way to describe it. Pearson now really hunting down Mr. Hjort. And look who's joining the fray. Jonathan Wood. He had a very unlucky spin that put him on the back. Now, he's back for contention. He has very good pace. You're going to be able to compare it there. 38 after 38. And also you can compare here with Hjort. He's the fastest of the three. So maybe Wood in the last stages of the race can make it happen. Can make the podium. And that would be a very beautiful position to get after such a big time without seeing him on the track. So that it would be lovely. I'm sorry that my voice is deteriorating every single second. Because I don't know why. I'm getting a little sicko mode. Look at that 3-man fight. And look who's in the middle of it. That is Weskin. But especially Pearson now is very close to Hjort. He can maybe take advantage of the situation because they both have a lap car in front. Let's see. Weskin just lost a car behind. Look at that. Okay. He's going to move out of the way, Mr. Miles. So we keep on going. Let's see. The fight of 4P3. That's how you call it. Very aggressive from Hjort. But look at Peterson. That was a beautiful exit. A little bit of a correction, but still very good exit from the from the Mercedes driver. We still have 7 minutes remaining, probably 4 or 5 laps to go. Let's see, because Peterson does have a chance. Wood has dropped back due to the lapped car being in the middle. So here we go. Look at the man who is in front of them both. There's car number 4. That is Mr. Tris Simpson. That is the next lapped car in the books. You can see he's slowed down a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. So he's going to have to wait for the next chicane. Here we go. Very good exit from Mr. Peterson. He might have a chance here. Look at that. He's trying to get the inside. He unfortunately had to hit the brakes because Hjort closed the door. But this is really helping Jonathan Wood out. 6 minutes remaining of racing. And 4 or 5 more rounds here in Zolder. What an amazing race it has been so far. Pearson is going to be hard to work with tomorrow, I think. I can tell you, Peterson has been doing an amazing race. It has been just incredible. I swear. What a drive from this gentleman. Absolutely stunning. That's what you call class. Now look at Wood. Is really close. He has this on the pocket if he can get that pace done. But Peterson is not being able to find it. He is faster in the corners, but he's not finding the moment. Hjort is closing the door, and just as I talk about Hjort, he's going to go out the track. And there you have him. Peterson now taking the P3, and maybe Wood can have a shot at him as well. Let's see. It's looking like Hjort is going to lose the car. I cannot believe it. The last stages of the race, he lost it. He succumbed to the pressure, and that is something you do not want to see. That is Wood claiming P4. Peterson on the podium positions. That is fantastic. Look at that. And here now has to fight it out to at least make it back to P4. Look at the car behind. That is Weston. That is a lapped car, but he's going really, really fast. Simpson just behind has just spun out. And let's see, because now Wood might have a chance of catching Mr. Peterson. It's a 2-second gap, but we've seen the pace is similar. There you have it. So maybe a tiny mistake will decide it all here for the podium. You can see the ongoing fight between Hjort and Wood. It's just helping the man in front massively. You can see how late Hjort brakes. What a good chicane. Yeah, and he deserves it. He's a great guy. Grisborn is top notch, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible driver, incredible person. He has been doing fantastically well here throughout this hour. And he's going to get that W unless something happens. But what a spicy fight here for P4 we have in front of us. Hjort is not giving up. He knows he can make the move. You can see the difference in times. Of course, Hjort made the mistake last lap. So that's why it's a 42. Very close action. We have 3 minutes remaining, so we're going to check with the man in power. That is Mr. Chris Bourne. He's going to cross the line at 2 minutes 58, I think. No, it's going to be 55. So that implies this is the penultimate lap. It all comes down to this. 2 more, and he can claim that victory. So we're going to go quickly back into the fight for P3 because Wood now has caught up to Andreas Peterson. Let's see. The fight is going to go until the end. 2 more laps remaining. We're going to go with Mr. Wood. Let's check on his cockpit because I really want to see this fight from the inside. There we have it. I don't know why you see the screen. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What has just happened? What has just happened to Andreas Peterson? Was it fuel? Was it health? Was it hardware? I do not know. But my God, it looks like it wasn't enough fuel on the tank. I cannot believe it. This is going to happen on the last 2 laps of the race. And that implies that the man on the camera is right here. Mr. Jonathan Wood has a chance of taking this P3. He also is a big contender for that driver of the day, knowing how long he wasn't behind the wheel. Great race so far. I cannot believe what happened to Andreas Peterson. He was doing an incredible race. He had the podium on his back. Oh no, that must not feel good at all. Let me tell you that. Andreas is out now. But it's P7. He still should be happy with the position because he has made a lot of ground. There you have him. 6 positions won from the start. Still very good. But how unfortunate. He had it on his hands. Didn't work out. We're going to stay now with Bourne because look at the man. Last lap of the race. This man is going to take it home. Oh my God, the car behind. That was David Gerhardt going into the wall. Jeez, my knees. That's a big hit. I don't even know if he's going to be able to finish the race because that was a big shunt on the front of the car. Let's see, Bourne. We're going to check the man. He deserves it. What an amazing race. He's going to finish it off right now. This man deserves some credit. And it looks like he's going to get the driver of the day as well. Look at that. He's flashing the lights. He knows. He knows he has this on the pocket the last quarter. And here we go. Flashing the lights for the camera. It's Mr. Chris Bourne taking the victory here in Zolder. Amazing performance from the British man. We're going to check on the man behind. Look at the man. That is Neil Bywater. Incredible race as well. And look at the man who's going to finish off the podium. Unless he makes a mistake, he still has another sector to go. Let's see. And let's check on Mr. Jonathan Wood. What is he going to be able to do? We will see. He only needs 2 more corners to make without a mistake. He has a 2-second gap, so he can make it. Look at the smoke everywhere. Everyone's celebrating. Is Wood going to take the podium? My God, it looks like he is. And here we go. Jonathan Wood taking the last position on the podium. What a great drive from these 3 gentlemen. It has been nothing but amazing. Hjort a little short. Great performance as well from the American. But it looks like Mr. Bourne has been the driver of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with the timetable so you can see the final positions. And we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow with the Porsche Cup. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.